Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Abyss Odyssey, a strange looking little roguelike type game made by the delightfully bizarre Ace Team, a Chilean developer behind the Xenoclash games, if you're familiar with those, as well as some other weird little side projects they've done like Rock of Ages. Now this looks interesting because it's as I said, a roguelike, or roguelite I suppose most people prefer now, where we control various characters and delve into a chasm, or abyss, that is just filled with all sorts of Chilean folklore and sort of styles, as well as this sort of Art Nouveau look, which admittedly I'm not particularly well versed in, but I can tell that this game has a distinct look. So let's jump into the Abyss here, local game. We've got our three heroes here, but we can only control the first one so far. I believe we're meant to unlock the other two, as well as a variety of other potential characters.
What's she doing here? Hey, where'd she come from?
And as you can see, it's sort of a 2D side-scroller.
Don't fall behind, man! To the abyss! This is no place for a woman! Get out of here!
Can we wall jump? It looks like we can wall jump, but not very many times.
Stand your ground! Don't let these creatures push us back!
I like that it tells you what to do, but it doesn't tell you how to do it. For example, no idea how to fight here. The only one I found so far is this, which appears to be a sort of grab. I'm just sort of messing around with keys to see what actually does anything. Okay, that's also a dodge. That doesn't attack. I should probably check the controls here real quick. Avoid settings. Attack. Oh, so we do need the mouse for this. That's probably why I wasn't doing anything. A bunch of dodges. Alright. Attack, special attack, and block. And okay, so that was a grab. Alright, let's try this again. Character seems kind of slow. I assume the reason we don't have an HP or anything is because this is a tutorial. Otherwise, I'm sure we'd be dead by now. And it seems like when we actually fight something, we get locked into an arena with it. So this is a bit fighting game, which is what I heard, that this is sort of a bunch of different genres mixed together. Fighting game, roguelike, platformer, etc. It doesn't seem we can do our special attack yet. Right mouse doesn't do anything. Nothing that way.
Don't go down there! We've lost 20 men already. Devil's mischief. That altar wasn't here a minute ago. She looks just like that statue.
Sure. Right stick. Not sure why it's defaulting to the controller settings, because I don't have a controller plugged in. Alright, so this is our special attack, I guess, right now. Just try to figure out what assigned special attack is. Let me check the, see if I can switch this over. Alright, I guess that'll have to do. The fighting style does seem very clunky. I mean, it's supposed to be fighting game based, or inspired, but everything's definitely a lot slower and more deliberate. Skeleton gave us a key. Still don't know how to do our special attack. It's supposed to be right mouse, but maybe we don't have the meter or whatever to actually do it.
Huh?
Alright.
Who are
That
you?
dodge didn't really work out.
Hey, stay back.
And we only seem to have these two attacks. We have a two-hit combo, an up attack, and a down attack. Oh no, an angry bolt.
I wonder who that woman was.
There's much we don't know about this place. Huh? Incredible! What does this all mean?
Allow me to explain. I am Katrien, and I am part of the Abyss. Whoever said this place was the Devil's handiwork wasn't far off. It began long ago with the Warlock. For years now, he has slept deep beneath the earth. But his power is so great that, in his sleep, his nightmares take form and terrorize the living. The monsters you fought, even the very Abyss itself, are all conjurings of the Warlock's mind. It's a nightmare that's lasted for years, with no end in sight.
And are you also a warlock? Witch?
No, I too am a conjuring of his imagination.
Alright, so now I guess we're properly in. We've got our meters and everything up here. As you can see, there's a slot for a second player there. This does have two-player co-op.
Greetings!
And we've got 490 gold, which is not enough for any of these things. So this game's got some RPG elements in addition to roguelike elements.
Are you really going down there?
Don't worry about me. If I die, I shall return. I am part of his dream.
I guess that's sort of our safe world hub. I can make attack sounds during the loading screen. Okay. And like you'd expect from a roguelite game, these maps are procedurally generated, so they're not the same. I'm guessing every time you die and go back up, they change. And our ultimate goal is to get to the bottom of the abyss. Oh, wall spikes. Didn't see those. Probably don't have whatever I need to get through this lava blob. mean, maybe it's just Catrion here that's slow. Because otherwise, this game feels kind of clunky. I'm assuming it would feel a little bit better with a controller, since it seems to be designed for a controller. Sure, we'll set a checkpoint here. We need a camp token. Oh, they're directional. I see. So... Oh, there's a weapon there, but I can't take it because, I guess we're, unable to use it. I don't know how to use this special attack. I assume it would be press up on the thing and then right click, but no, it doesn't. Doesn't really seem to do anything. I don't know. Again, maybe we don't have enough mana. Got some lore. It's probably enemy information. The sort of thing that won't go away even if you die. Sure, we'll take this. I guess those little red blobs are health, which is why we couldn't pick them up during the tutorial, because we didn't have a health bar. I'm assuming we must not lose our money when we die. Alright. There's the abyss, and it looks like different floors have different difficulties. It's kind of neat. I'm guessing this is the bottom of the first floor. Probably missed a bunch of stuff, but whatever. Down we go. Spikes. It's like, now I've got a potion down there. No idea how to use it. I guess I just used it. Alright. That solves that problem. Is this a pushable block? Nope. So, I mean, this is definitely a distinct art style. Oh. It's a man with a beak. It's a very distinct art style, but something about it just looks a little off. I think it's the fact that it's 3D. Every character is supposed to play very differently with lots of different combos and stuff, but I don't know, she doesn't really seem that complicated. Oh good, landed in the spikes. Apparently the way that the unlocking new characters works is we have a special attack once fully charged that lets you steal an enemy's soul, essentially, and then you can use that enemy as a character for future runs. So maybe that's what our mana bar is charging up here. I'm almost dead, because this rock guy seems like he hits pretty hard. We haven't leveled up or anything yet, so we don't have any skill points. Slightly better sword. Extra experience, that's pretty expensive though. A camp token, which is also pretty expensive. And undead firefighter, which I'm guessing is maybe a weapon upgrade equipment thing. Sure, I guess let's buy this sword. It's not that expensive.
Bienvenido.
And now we've leveled up, so we can spend that skill point. Maybe figure out how this works. Alright. Now, if only I knew how to... Oh! Okay, it works now, for some reason. And it looks like that actually increases our mana, not uses it up. So I guess when the mana is fully charged, we can do that special attack they were talking about to unlock a new character. By, I guess, stealing his soul. X and Y. I'm guessing that's both of these. Your soul is mine. Oh. So, I guess when we die here, we'll find out if we actually unlock that guy as a character now. I guess it makes sense that any of these can be characters, since they're all figments of the warlock's imagination. Okay, so this leads over to the side instead of actually leading down, but we'd want to go here to get more treasure. It seems like each of these floors has a different sort of look and theme, or at least one of a few. This one's sort of a jungly themed one. Probably different enemies down here too. That might not be an enemy, that might just be a trap. Fire katana, but it does less damage. A flame shield ring. I guess that... Does that make us take less... Oh, okay, I thought it was plus. I thought that made us do more fire damage. We can buy health. Or Bauta. I'm guessing that's probably a character. That merchant guy looks like he could be a Xenoclash character. We're almost... Oh. We're even closer now. I was going to say, we're almost dead, so... I think I'm just going to let myself die and see what happens. Where the rogue element comes in here. Presumably, it's not really permadeath, since, you know, some progress is kept of some sort. That looks kind of like a horrible abyss, so we probably don't want to fall down there. From what I've heard, overall, this game's not actually super difficult to get through, even on your first, you know, couple times through the tower, or untower, I guess, since it is a hole in the ground.
My sayings give wisdom to some, but not much of anything to others. Care to listen for 100 gold?
Sure, I'll listen to you, cowboy skeleton.
If it's a critter you don't know, don't step on its tail.
Ah,
Your sacrifice won't be in vain. I'll pick up where you left off and slay the warlock myself.
okay, so we have one chance to sort of, you know, get back to a altar, which I believe is those things where we can change our skills. And if we die again, then we gotta go all the way back to the start. Seems like this soldier has the same abilities as we did, at least in terms of jumping. He doesn't have mana though, so he can't capture souls. And instead of a special attack, he just has a gun. He does actually seem to have a few different attacks than we did, though. guy does not seem to get staggered at all. And thus we were slain. Yeah, we unlocked a new attack. Don't know how to switch between our special attacks. Interacting doesn't seem to do anything here. So I'm guessing this opened up a new place we can start from with a different merchant or different NPCs we can talk to.
Need a lift, my friend? 10 coins and I'll take you.
And does this guy take us back to the other place?
Thank God you're here. Another entrance to that accursed place opened up.
As the warlock slips deeper into sleep, with any luck, this new path will take...
Luck? We're gonna be spread too. I don't think we can hold out.
We need to speak with some of the more foolhardy men followed you into the depths, but they have many of us want to help. But it's
The risk is too great.
well, we've seen the treasures in the abyss. If we knew our families would be taken care of, we could set up camp near the altars and revive you.
How much gold?
More gold means more soldiers. Several of us could hold the monsters away for. You can use these tokens to mark which altar you want us to protect. Greetings.
Alright, so he sells camp tokens, which are essentially checkpoints, giving us yet another shot.
When you find the warlock, kill him. Don't let him wake up.
Instead of just straight up dying and going to the soldier, you die and then... Okay, I've just figured out it's just whatever movement direction you're holding to do the different special attacks. Down, nothing is the middle one, and then up is the other one. So that adds a little bit of variety to our combos. Especially since there doesn't seem to be any real cooldown on that. So it seems fairly neat. At first, it didn't really strike me, just because, you know, the clunky character controls and the slow combat. But I could see this growing on me as I went along. I think you just need to spend some time with it to really learn to appreciate it. I get the impression from from reading reviews and such that this game is not super long, so may not have as much of a learning process as it seems. Poncho skeleton is just giving me the business.
I must find one of those altars. Catrien?
Wish we could find an altar just so we can figure out this revival process. Okay, yeah, so the second entrance has started us deeper into the abyss, but on a harder floor. Seems kind of difficult to get back up, so I guess we'll just keep going down. Hope there's an altar down here. I suppose if you get good with this guy, you can actually probably just kind of keep reviving whenever necessary. Oh, he's not a very good jumper, though. His second jump seems really awkward. Especially if you try to switch directions like that. Ah, this is an altar, right? Or is this just a weapon altar? Can we bring up a map? It doesn't look like we can bring up a map, which makes sense, I guess, considering that they have those maps already. This guy is staying alive surprisingly better than I expected. I was kind of hoping we'd die by now, since I can't seem to find an altar.
It hurts. I was attacked by a figure that looked just like you. I'm beyond helping now.
Sure, I guess I'll take your treasure. Apparently that weapon does charm damage. Maybe you can get guys to fight for you. So I can see how it has elements of both platformer and fighting game, because not every enemy has one of those arenas, just the stronger enemies. Oh, this looks like a boss.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the end of us here. Unfortunately, the X-ray skeleton has defeated us. We didn't open up anything new, or level up really. So I think that'll do it for Abyss Odyssey. It's a fairly neat-seeming game, fairly weird as you'd expect from Ace Team by this point, and I think the gameplay doesn't really hold up as much to the actual art style and musical style, but it seems alright. This might be something I'd wait for normally during a sale or something, but, you know, I'm assuming some of you might like what you see here more than I'm giving it credit for, I guess. It doesn't seem bad or anything, just maybe not my style as much. I've been Shadefire, this is Abyss Odyssey, available for $15 on Steam, as well as Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So you're kind of covered on most fronts, unless you're a Nintendo guy, then you're kind of shit out of luck. Anyhow, you folks take care, and I'll see you all around some of the time. Until then, stay out of the abyss, and have a good day.